I really do sympathize. We've got a big problem here, and I think we all agree that our immigration system is broken. We've done a lot of casework in our office, especially when we still had Brownsville as part of the district that I represent, and my heart is just broken by some of the family issues that I see. And also my heart is broken by the fact that many people who are in this country without proper documentation are basically an underclass that aren't afforded the full protection of the law. You see, if you're here illegally and you see a crime on the street, you're afraid to call the police for fear of you getting involved in it. And you're open to exploitation by unscrupulous employers, and it's a real problem, and I think it needs to be addressed. It seems like the stumbling block for almost everybody is the pathway to citizenship that you've been talking about for such a long time. We look at the promises of the 1986 immigration reform when we granted citizenship to so many people that we were going to seal the border and make sure this was a one-time deal is the way. And we see that has failed. My fear is that what we're saying by a pathway to citizenship is that, all right, you come over here illegally. Let's say we seal the borders 100%. Nobody can cross the border illegally. You're still going to have people overstaying their tourist visas. You still have people overstaying their student visas. And the natural belief is, all right, they've done it twice. I just wait them out, and they do it again. And we create this underclass of people who can't have a real job, that are selling bootleg DVDs in the flea markets or working whatever underground economy. How do we craft this so we don't fall into the same trap?
First of all, I do think that the only way you're going to accomplish that is with a comprehensive approach. The one thing I know is that if you try and piecemeal it, the chances are that you will find yourself here 10, 15, 20 years from now. But more specifically, I believe that this legislation should include enhanced border security, enhanced interior security, the ability to—
Would you support the proposal for a national biometric ID?
Well, I would support, sure, I would support using some technology to help ensure that people are here who say they're going to, who are here legally.
I'm not sure I'm there on that, but go ahead.
Whether it's that or something like it, there are people more qualified to speak than me on that. But I would say that including an ability for employers to verify the legal status that is better, that is more comprehensive.
Again, we tried to do that and failed, and you're still going to have the underground employers if you've got people who are overstaying their student visas. My concern, and you've answered this different variations of this question time and time again. How do by granting a pathway, a very generous pathway to citizenship, and maybe we tighten it up, maybe we find the compromise there, but how do we avoid creating an incentive for people to continue to come here? That's what my constituents and most of the people that I'm talking about, that's the big stumbling point.
I think